Podcast.
Hello and welcome.
Hello and welcome. We're back.
Yeah.
We're here. It's the Afloat Podcast.
You
Catch
know
us
what
at
it is.
afloatclothing.com.
Yeah.
Catch us at Afloat Clothing on Instagram. It's also on YouTube. It's also on Spotify. It's also on Apple Podcasts.
Yeah.
You know that.
Yeah.
You know that. Caleb, what are you wearing today, brother?
All right.
Lord, what do you got?
We got the getting ready for Bach Bro.
Yeah, Bach Bro.
We got the Reeboks on. No more forces. It's springtime.
Yes, sir.
Jeans, a float blue tee.
Yes, sir.
That rounds it off.
I love this. This is a great jean. I feel like I like the distressedness and the blueness in this jean. This isn't a jean that I would wear myself usually.
Right.
But I love this on you.
Yeah,
I think it looks beautiful.
Purely from wear. This is my work jeans. I haven't changed out of them yet, so.
I'll fuck with
what
them.
we're doing.
These are heavy.
Thank you.
That looks like a premium denim as well. That looks heavy.
I believe it's George Strait.
Okay. I don't know that brand myself, but I'll fuck with them.
I found them at the thrift store or something.
There you go.
So,
There you go.
Yeah.
Me and myself, New Balance 9060s, the little purple joints. These are fire. I love these. Hiking in these. These can take a good hike. You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
Green pair of cargo pants. My Alchemist Rock Marciano. The Elephant Man Bones hoodie.
Yeah.
OG as fuck. This is, my mother gave me this hoodie for Christmas, and I love this hoodie.
Yeah.
Personally, this one's one of the best ones I got. I put this one.
What, quality-wise or?
Quality-wise, I'd say quality
just
and
enjoyment.
look.
Yeah.
Quality and look. This is definitely a top 3 hoodie. Could be higher.
Cool. Yeah.
Top 3 hoodie. The top 4 are, in no order, West Side Gun, Fashion Rebels, this basketball, Filipino brand one. I feel like that's Delicious hoodie, of course.
Somewhere, yeah.
And this one.
Yeah.
Afloat is in there, but Afloat is a little different. Afloat's a little different of a hoodie.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll see. We'll see, but yeah, I don't know. This one's fire. I love this hoodie.
Yeah.
This one's just so nice. I like this.
Good hoodie.
Such a nice hoodie. But yeah, man, that's the fit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know something cool?
What's that?
My girlfriend Luna reminded me today that 2 years ago today, I believe, is when we posted our t-shirt design contest.
Damn, that's crazy. That was fucking lit.
Yeah.
That was fucking lit.
Yeah.
Shout out Marco Mariachi on that one.
That's where we got the
Good man.
design for our octopus team.
Yeah, that was a great design.
Yeah.
That was a great design.
So yeah, I just thought that's cool.
Two years ago.
Yeah. Coming up on 3 years of Afloat. Soon. That's like in a couple weeks. It's crazy.
That's wild. 3 years
Yeah.
of Afloat.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
We really just been working.
Yeah.
Like, above all else, we really just been working hard at this.
Yeah.
That's just crazy.
It's gonna get harder.
Yeah, we gonna keep working. We gonna keep working.
Yeah.
We already got shit coming soon. Or
Yeah.
not super soon, but in time, so.
Right.
Yeah. It's crazy. Crazy to think that we've been doing this for as long as we have. It's just a constant grind.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. I love it. Love doing it with you.
Yeah.
That's the man right there. That's the man right there.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, brother.
Business partners.
Business partners. Friends. Friends above all.
Yeah.
Friends above fucking anything else. They're friends and then business partners. But the business partners are there. But friends above anything else, man.
Yeah.
Nah, man. Fucking, yeah, maybe restaurateurs is third. Yeah, we'll see what happens later. We might open up, Caleb and Paolo's cereal shack. Some in that mix. Shout out Michael Scott.
You wanna pull a Frosted Flakes?
We only got Lucky Charms left, I'm sorry. Oh my lord. But yeah, listen, we have hella fucking topics to get into. Why are we bullshitting?
It's gonna be a jam-packed episode. So
I also have a random thought that I haven't even talked to you about yet. I don't think.
I'm gonna bring my computer over.
Please.
Do you know about this collection?
I don't know what you're talking about.
the Palace collaboration with Gap?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
I saw the P on that Gap, and it was lit.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something real quick.
Yeah.
Did you see what I posted on my Instagram story yesterday about Tyler?
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
How beautiful was that?
It's amazing.
Doesn't that make you think?
Yeah.
Yeah, makes me think.
Yeah, it's what Tyler posted. I might put it up here, but
Yeah, you should.
It's basically just like him kind of explaining how he started with clothes and
His progression
to doing a whole collection for Louis Vuitton.
Yeah.
Which is like insane.
Yeah. And it's beautiful. He said he wasn't scared. He wasn't nervous. There was no like negative association with anything.
Waiting for it.
Yeah.
And if you've seen the new stuff he's been doing with LaFleur, like he just put out a polo and a cardigan and some other stuff.
Yeah.
And it's all like super sick. Like he's been at that level for a while. Like
I agree.
It's just now he's getting the stage of Louis Vuitton to really like show it off.
Right, and you see that progression between like him doing shit with like Odd Future, and then him going to like what did he go to before LaFleur? Golf Wang,
yeah.
And then he went to LaFleur, and that's like a much more like kind of like what's the word for that? Kind of more
luxury.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Kind of more luxury, kind of like it was with Lacoste, so kind of around that whole kind of Lacoste vibe, like a little more luxurious.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's incredible. His progression is really beautiful.
Yeah.
And it's shown, and I think and he breaks down 13 years, and it's just like, that's a beautiful place to be at in 13 years. That's incredible.
Really, yeah.
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 13 years of fucking clothing, and then you get to do a collection with Louis Vuitton. It's pretty special.
Yeah.
Pretty special.
Awesome.
So, yeah, shout out to Tyler. Yeah. That's really incredible.
We'll talk about him a little later.
Yeah, sorry, I don't want to jump on that. Yeah.
No, of course. All right, Palace Gap.
Yep.
We don't talk about Palace that much on this podcast.
We don't, but Palace is OG.
Palace is cool.
Yeah.
They're not like they were. I would say peak popularity was probably like 2017 to 19, somewhere in there.
Yeah.
But like they still make cool stuff all the time. This collection,
even like 2015, that was so
could be. Yeah. But like. This collection, I don't really know how I feel about it. We're kind of just going to go through real quick and just get your thoughts on it. We don't have to spend too much time on it.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. This is the first jacket. I don't love this piece. I'm going to start with that.
Yeah. This is very, no disrespect, but this is very regular. This is very 2017 camo.
Yeah.
We're going to put a bunch of different countries' flags on a, back of a button-up shirt.
Yeah.
That's camo, and put our logo on it. I don't think it's bad. I think that it's redundant with what's also been done in around 2015. Like what I'm talking about with like Life of Pablo era.
Sure. Yeah.
Kind of that time zone. I
Okay.
hate using the term era, but like that type of time zone with like.
What's wrong with era?
I guess I just kind of negatively associate it with this is my blank era.
Sure.
And I don't like using it in that way.
Right.
So yeah, I negatively associate with that.
Yeah.
I don't mind using era, but just in that way it bothers me.
Yeah.
This is decent.
Yeah.
I don't think it's incredible.
Yeah.
It's not anything that anyone like. Fucking honestly, that's the type of shit where it's like anyone could have done that.
Yeah, I also just don't like this camo pattern isn't great either.
Yeah. And how much was it?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Probably not cheap.
Yeah.
Next we got the windbreaker. It goes with the shorts.
Yeah, I'm fucking with this.
Yeah, I like the stripe. The colors they did are cool. The stripes are cool.
Yeah, I love the yellow and the navy blue, kind of darker navy blue.
Yeah.
This reminds me of this Ralph Lauren Chaps piece that I have.
Yeah, it is. It is sort of this. I think the collection can be viewed as similar to like some Ralph Lauren stuff in a lot of ways, but like
definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this is cool, man. This is a nice piece. The thing that I think most with this type of piece is $130 windbreaker. I think about the quality that you're getting more than anything.
Yeah.
I think about that Ralph Lauren Chaps windbreaker that I have, and that thing's quality. I wore that thing for 3 days straight over camping, and it held up the whole time, and it was wonderful. So this is a quality piece. If you're gonna go camping, if you're gonna be outside for a long time, it might be worth investing in a $130 Palace Cap windbreaker. Yeah. If you feel like being fashionable while you do that. Yeah. This is a great piece.
Yeah, it's cool. I like the shorts that go with it too.
The shorts that go with it too, right? Cool. I didn't really mention, but yeah, those are cool. Yeah. I feel like it's a hard set to pull off together.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you wear it as a set.
Yeah, I don't know if you wear it as a set, but I think the shorts are lit. Yeah. I think the shorts are nice.
Yeah. Now this one.
Right, I peeped this when you were setting up.
Yeah. I mean, this one.
This is Gap, bro. This is a mix. This is kind of what Gap does. They do like the kind of rugby shirts and stuff like that. So
I think that's a Palace thing.
That's more Palace.
They're European. I mean, Gap might too, but like Palace does. I think a lot of like. I mean, they're European. They like. I feel like rugbies are like kind of like.
Very European they are a very European thing. Very much in polo and stuff like that too.
Yeah. But like, I mean, that's someone that likes polos. I gotta love this one.
No, this is nice. I like the color blocking that they did. I like the big kind of piece of red in the middle, and I enjoy the different colors that accent it. The Gap and the Palace being on the side of the sleeve is also really cool.
Right.
You know, that's cool instead of just having it in the usual kind of middle piece that you might expect for a lot of other pieces. It's cool to have that on the sleeve. Yeah. This is cool. I have no qualms. Yeah. No qualms with this piece. Yeah. This is cool. I guess this is somewhat expected, but a good piece.
Yeah. I guess part of me with thinking about this collection is just like, why Gap? Like I don't really get the connection. Cause like Palace is like a skate brand and Gap is like just in a different.
Right,
world.
They're in a different world.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think about like what Gap's also done with Yeezy. Maybe it's more Gap trying to reach out to different brands and create something more in the streetwear scene. I don't know.
It's a little strange to me, but I mean I don't mind it. Like it's not. This jacket's. I like the duck. Like the duck.
The duck's cool.
It's again with the flags. Like
overall I'm not really fucking with this.
Yeah.
It's cool. I'm so bored of seeing London, New York, Tokyo, Los Angeles.
That feels cool. That feels like.
But like the whole London, New York, Tokyo, Los Angeles, Paris, like that type of shit. I'm bored of it. I think it's so like just stupid. No disrespect, but I don't think that that's something that's really fun anymore. I think countries' flags are beautiful, don't get me wrong. I think having them on clothing is also really beautiful, and I think when it's done well, I think it's really cool.
Yeah, I like it here more than on the camo jacket.
I agree. Yeah. I still feel like this is still somewhat cheap and still just a rendition of things we've seen in like 2016, 2017.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like it's ready to come back yet.
No, not at all.
But I'm sure it's a great jacket.
No, I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure the quality's there.
I like the duck with the G, but like the rest of it is kind of just like not.
Right, it doesn't fit. That's the thing. I don't really understand why they're adding that in. You know, what's the reason behind not adding that in? What's the story behind adding London, New York, Tokyo, Los Angeles, and Seoul?
There's nothing on the back, right?
There's a palace with the duck, and the orange on the back is nice.
The gap is. I mean, the back is nice.
The back is nice. Yeah, the back is pretty nice.
The front, it just doesn't. This looks like a different jacket than this.
Right, exactly. It looks very different.
Yeah.
Why?
The front and back don't look like they go together.
Yeah, no, not really at all. Yeah, so.
And then the last couple are just like, kind of just like the
logo, I like
logo
this.
Pieces.
Like I like this. I think this is awesome. I think that's probably the best piece that they released. Or most authentic.
Yeah.
This is pretty cool too.
Yeah.
That's their most authentic piece. I think as a collaboration, I think that's just their best all-around piece. That's cool. I would buy that if it wasn't $48, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
If it wasn't $50, I'd think about buying it. That's a good collaboration piece. That's what they should have strived more for, in my opinion.
Yeah.
is stuff like that. I think the rugby goes with that. I think they should have replicated that logo of mixing the Gap and the Palace logo more throughout the whole collection. I think that's lit. I think that's a great kind of mix of logos that fits really well together.
Yeah.
You should be doing that more throughout
I think,
in my opinion.
Yeah, I like the t-shirt. I think I think that was kind of what was done. There was some well done stuff, and there's some stuff that just doesn't feel like it really belongs.
Right. Like think about a cream base hoodie with that Gap logo on it that's like in that navy blue.
Yeah.
Like, and it's on the back or something like that, and they have like the duck on it again too, or something like that. Like that's fucking lit, honestly.
Yeah.
Like I think they could have played around a lot more with like Gap's kind of color scheme, and also just done a little bit more around that.
Right.
I don't think it's bad. I think it's more that it's trying to be too much than the simplicity and the niceness that it could be. They could have kept it very simple and had it really clean.
Yeah,
they try to go a little more crazy and do some different things. Some of it works, some of it's not as great.
Yeah.
There's
like the windbreaker, and if they stuck to stuff like that, and the rugby and the t-shirt, like that type. Like it's really the only thing that threw me off was the flags and the international aspect.
Yeah, that was just like, I don't, it doesn't make sense that you're doing this exactly. Or like, I don't understand the exact story behind why you're doing this. If there's a story behind it, or if there's a reason, then fuck it, I'm in.
Yeah.
Let me just, let me
all the advertising, like the whole like campaign and like rollout that I saw was all like in San Francisco.
Yeah. So why are you?
It wasn't like an international.
Right. It wasn't in all those different countries.
Yeah.
So, why do that then?
Yeah. I think it's cool though.
It's cool.
Some of the stuff.
It's a cool collaboration. I think there's some decency to it.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. I just wanted to show you that a little bit on the.
Yeah. Fuck with it. Fuck with it, man.
Cool.
Fuck with
all right. I think we just gotta talk Shohei Ohtani.
All right. Yeah. Let's talk a little bit about that.
Tell me what you know.
Okay, so from what I know, he has this translator that went down because he had a bunch of gambling. I don't remember if it was debt or it was.
I'm just
It was something to do with he was gambling a lot and maybe he was down a lot of money or there was a situation around that.
Yeah.
What I'm understanding more now is that there's more lies that the interpreter has told, or at least has like that is around him. Like it's speculated that he went to like school in LA or like around LA, California area, and he actually didn't go to that university.
Really?
I saw that.
Okay, I didn't even see that.
And there's also things of, Shohei Ohtani being linked to this and the interpreter just kind of being the fall guy for Shohei Ohtani just being this giant fucking gambler. You start to see memes. There was like a meme of like Shohei Ohtani, or like some saying like Shohei Ohtani doesn't even like other sports. And then it was a photo of Shohei Ohtani walking into a game or, whatever it was with the Lamar Jackson jersey on. So, I don't know. It's just like, it's interesting. And what's also just so interesting that's around it is the continued kind of story of not just like, just kind of around baseball, but just like with steroids and just these figures that are supposed to be larger than life, but then they're actually betting or they're doing steroids or whatever it is. I mean, you think about Pete Rose, Barry Bonds, Jose Canseco, and now you get to this. And honestly, I really pray that Shohei Ohtani is really not a bad guy in this. I hope he was just kind of caught up in something that was someone else's situation.
No one wants to see him go down.
No, because what Shohei Ohtani is doing for the game of baseball is beautiful. And he's also branching the MLB over to Japan and Asia way more than what was happening before, and I think that's beautiful. I mean, there was also Suzuki, who was also kind of doing that as well.
He's just such a.
But he's a worldwide talent that everyone's paying attention to. I mean, he's arguably the Babe Ruth of today.
Yeah.
So having a situation like this go down would really suck if he is the one that's behind all of it.
Yeah.
Hope that's not the situation.
Right, of course.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's interesting to then see how he goes, because it's not like it's not like it's steroids where it's like, oh, he's not as good as a player anymore. He's still going to be a very good player.
Yeah.
But does his value go down because of that situation? Do the Dodgers not want him anymore? Not that they wouldn't, but come re-signing a contract, would the Dodgers not want him anymore because of this situation that he's in right now? Potentially, and that's also because we don't even know we don't really know, at least I don't know anything that's come out about if it's actually him or not, or just the interpreter.
Yeah. I mean, that doesn't matter.
Right.
He signed a 10-year, $700 million contract.
Yeah.
The biggest contract in sports history.
Yeah.
So, I mean, the Dodgers can't say, like, hey, we don't want you anymore.
Yeah.
They signed up for 10 years of Shohei Ohtani at $70 million a year.
Yeah, they did.
So.
That's facts.
Jesus. So, that's that. I mean.
Yeah, that's that.
So, can I tell you what I have picked up for the situation?
Because I'm sure you know more.
I may. I don't know. You mentioned some things that I hadn't even heard of. Like the whole interpreter is like a fraud.
Yeah.
But
that's seeming to become possibly true. Allegedly true.
So the news broke maybe Wednesday. We're forget the days.
Yeah.
Earlier, before we recorded this, a few days before, that Shohei Ohtani's, there was $4.5 million of transactions from Shohei Ohtani to, like, an illegal bookmaker in California.
Okay.
An illegal gambling operation in California.
Oh my God. Okay.
And then, the main headline that was like the first thing I heard was that Shohei Ohtani's translator is being fired because of this money being transferred to the illegal gambling.
Right.
So it almost seemed as if what came out was that Shohei Ohtani's translator stole from him $4.5 million
and
somehow to pay off these debts of these gambling debts. Now, what the translator came out and said originally was that, like, don't blame Shohei. This was all me. Like, I got into trouble gambling, and with like my supervision, like Shohei like bailed me out.
Yeah.
And then later, he was like, no, Shohei had no idea. Like, blah blah blah, and then it just kept further being like taken back. Like going backward on what he said.
Okay, so
like to basically to like make it seem like Shohei is less and less and less involved.
Okay.
To like cover up, cause like his whole team, like Shohei's lawyers after that statement was made came out and said like Shohei had no idea this was a theft.
Yeah.
Like Shohei was robbed.
Yeah.
Because I don't think it matters. I don't know. If Shohei was to get suspended, it would be up to the discretion of the commissioner.
Mm-hmm.
So that's probably the commissioner's not going to suspend him.
Right.
So yeah, I mean, what I heard happened was, and this is I'm not doing a great job of telling this. It's kind of all over the place.
It's alright.
There's just so much involved with this, and it's such like a mind-boggling situation.
Yeah.
Like it's so strange.
Yeah, it seems to be.
But yeah, so what I heard is that when this broke, kind of when people started hearing about it, ESPN reached out to Shohei Ohtani's interpreter and was like, "Hey, do you have anything you can tell us?"
Yeah.
Whatever. And the interpreter did like a 90-minute interview.
Holy shit.
With ESPN. And I think even ESPN was like, you're telling us like so much information.
That we shouldn't know.
Like, not that they shouldn't know, it's just like, I think everyone assumed it would kind of be just like kept as like under wraps as possible.
Yeah, he was
like,
just...
yeah, pretty much. Because, bro, like, what everyone wants to do in this situation, it seems, is protect Shohei Ohtani.
Of course,
and make it seem like he's as innocent as possible.
Yeah.
And, you know, that's kind of what they're supposed to... Like, Shohei Ohtani and his interpreter were friends.
Yeah.
Like, that's why, like, that's, like, the money came out of Shohei's account because he's his friend.
Yeah.
He's like, look, I know you're in trouble. This is what it seems like. I know you're in trouble. I want to help you.
Yeah,
I will. Yeah, and it was Shohei. I guess what it was like, you know, I can do this for you, but you can't. I don't want you to gamble anymore.
Right.
And like the translator wanted to make it very clear that like he didn't gamble on baseball.
Right.
Which would be
that's fucking illegal.
In violation of the rules.
Yeah, that's illegal.
Like sports, like baseball players can gamble. It just can't be on baseball.
Yeah,
and it can't be through illegal gambling situations.
Right.
So that's the main problem, and the main problem is that the money came from Shohei's account. Like his name is on the checks.
Yeah, that's the issue.
So like, and it's just like everyone, like the translator came out and said stuff, and then his team was later like, no.
Yeah.
This is this is not what happened. And it's like such an obvious cover up. It's insane.
Yeah, that's fucked. Like that's just fucked for Shohei. I mean, I bet it was such a situation of just like, I mean, and like I think of Shohei as like really just like the nicest, down to earth.
Yeah, I mean,
just looking to help everybody. Doesn't really give a fuck about the money that he has. Just like wants to play baseball and do well.
I mean,
and give money to other people and help.
He's deferring with the Los Angeles Dodgers $68 million of his $70 million per year contract. Yeah. For 10 years down the road. Yeah. He's making $2 million per year. Yeah. So when I guess it was $4.5 million, that's like over 2 years' salary for what he's making right now. Yeah. Which is ridiculous.
Which is pretty wild. But he probably got a pretty big signing bonus.
He might have.
He probably got like $100 million on a signing bonus.
Maybe.
Or something.
He was also probably. I mean, he's definitely saving money. Like, he has money from the Angels.
I mean,
he makes so much money probably from also like the New Balance commercials and stuff.
Yeah, all the New Balance. Yeah, all the New Balance shit.
He has money, but it's just crazy.
It is pretty wild. Yeah, it's interesting. We'll see how it unfolds. I hope that Shohei is not the guy to blame.
Yeah, I mean, like, it doesn't seem like Shohei was actually gambling himself. Yeah. But there's no way to know. There's no way to know if he actually does get in trouble for it because the money did come out of his account.
Right, and also, the MLB probably also understands how big of a deal Shohei Ohtani is.
Oh, yeah, I mean...
So if they need to look past a rule or two, they probably are willing to do that.
They are, but, like, the federal government... Yeah. Who knows, like, the dude who was running all the stuff... Yeah, they might bring the hammer down. Like he's facing charges and stuff for sure. I think. Yeah. And then, like a word came out that like he was using Shohei. Like he was like, oh yeah, like Ohtani bets with me, to like get to get the word out about his books and stuff. Oh
yeah, it's fun.
So that's funny, but it's just. It's such an insane situation.
Yeah, it's pretty wild.
The biggest and best baseball player on the
face of the earth
is just
tied up in
paying off his translator's gambling debts from his own bank account. Yeah, like that just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, it's interesting, and it's just it's interesting. I mean, he's really as comparable to Babe Ruth as any baseball player ever.
I'm thinking about
getting into this.
Yeah, I'm just thinking about this right now, like. He could have just given the money to the translator. Right. And then said, like, here you go.
Yeah, here's $4.5 million, just handle it.
Yeah.
Instead he paid for him himself. Yeah, it's weird. More will come out. We'll figure it out. Yeah. We'll see what happens. I hope that Shohei is not what it possibly could be, but hopefully not. We'll see.
Yeah, I mean, it's also just at the beginning of the season too.
Yeah.
Which is like, it's got to be weird if you're someone affiliated with the Dodgers. Like, you just signed this dude. You just hadn't spent so much money in the offseason,
and now you're
ready to win the World Series.
Right.
And now he's gambling.
Right. Yeah. PR is probably having a fucking nightmare at the Dodgers.
Like,
Dodgers organization right now.
Wait, we gotta push back Ohtani's bobblehead day.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, the free Ohtani jersey day is definitely getting pushed back, bro. Jesus.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's wild.
It's so strange.
We'll see what happens with it.
Yeah.
We'll see what comes out about it. We'll
talk
talk about it.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, I just wanted to talk about it with you.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
I don't even know what to make of it.
Yeah.
It's so weird.
It's pretty fucking odd. It's just, there's nothing to do but just see what happens.
Yeah.
I feel like, such little has come out yet so far.
Yeah.
I mean, stuff has definitely come out, but just like, Shohei's involvement.
Nothing official.
Nothing official. Shohei's involvement is not
confirmed.
To be seen. So, yeah.
Yeah.
We'll talk about it. Yeah, Jesus. Crazy one. Weird one.
Yeah.
Weird one. Yeah.
Yeah.
What else we got? Yeah, a couple of things.
Are you familiar with the James Blake situation? Because this one's interesting.
No. James Blake, the artist?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he came out and was like, he was talking just about like how how hard it is to be an artist right now.
Yeah.
Just with because you don't make any money from streaming, and then you're trying to as an artist you have to kind of promote yourself and try to go viral on TikTok, and you're kind of pushed into being a marketing person even though you're just a musician and just trying to make music.
Yeah.
So he has this new platform, or he didn't make the platform, but he's kind of teaming up with this platform as a solution for artists, and it's called Vault. And so you basically, it's like a subscription for the artist.
Okay.
And they release unreleased music on there. So they don't have to go through their label.
Right.
They can just put stuff out.
Right.
And they know they have money coming in. So it's kind of security for the artist.
Right.
And then they don't have to go with the fit within the label.
Right.
And what the label tells them to put out.
Need. Yeah.
And the label's oh, you need to make this song for TikTok or whatever.
Right. And you need to put out 2 albums in the next 3 years or whatever.
Right. Yeah.
Like that. Yeah. That's really cool. It's interesting.
Yeah.
My biggest question is if it will find enough traction.
Yeah. There's a lot obviously I think I speak for both of us when I say that it's really the idea and the intentions behind it are very cool and
very awesome
and just great for musicians and artists everywhere.
100% agree.
It's my thing. There's just a lot of questions.
Right. How much is it going to be to subscribe to an artist?
James Blake already set his up, and it's $5 a month, and he's already been putting music up.
Yeah.
So the thing is though is you can only subscribe to so many artists.
Right.
I can, as young adults, I couldn't afford more than $5 subscriptions a month.
I just couldn't.
Yeah,
I couldn't.
I know.
Yeah.
It's not most people aren't especially.
I would have you record them on your phone instead of me.
That's another thing. Aren't these just gonna end up on SoundCloud and YouTube and other free platforms where music goes?
Right, because someone with a lot of money is gonna buy a bunch of artists and then screen record them.
Yeah, or you just you put up the $5 subscription for the music. Right. Who it's just gonna get leaked.
Yeah.
Is it not? I don't know.
Yeah.
And then so it's it's just how is this gonna work?
Right. It's an interesting.
And if you're still paying for $10 a month, whatever it is for Apple Music, Spotify, then what are how you can only afford to pay so much for music, especially when what Kanye is also getting on this, and he's trying to sell his next album. He doesn't want to put it out in streaming because he said himself that streaming is basically pirating. which is a whole nother But like if the whole population is used to paying $10 a month for all of their music,
right?
How are you going to get people to pay more monthly for your unreleased music?
And that's the thing that I come back to when you think about artists like Playboi Carti, who has completely delayed an album and a tour.
Right.
If I'm paying $5 a month for Playboi Carti, how many times a month am I going to get music?
Right. And this
within a fluid year.
Right.
Right. He might drop a good bit of music within like a span of 2 months, 3 months. But if I'm paying for 12 months, am I gonna get a fluid stream of music for all 12 months?
Yeah, like
and also
yeah, like this is for artists. I feel like that just like really love making music and just want to put out music. And there are a lot of those artists.
Yeah,
but like I thought about Playboi Carti myself. It's like Playboi Carti is putting out music on Instagram and YouTube exclusively right now.
Yeah.
Like what? I mean, I don't know. There's some artists you just don't know what you're gonna get.
Right, and that's the thing, and like and it's not. I have no problem with that because we're both in the creative flow.
Right.
Sometimes you don't feel it, and sometimes it can be 2 months where you don't feel it. Right. So having the pressure as an artist to put out put out music fluidly over months is a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
And also, if I'm a fan, I'm gonna be disappointed if I have gone 2 weeks and Playboi Carti hasn't put out a song. And that's not just Playboi Carti. That's really any artist out there.
And it's like, okay, so they're not just paying $10 a month to listen to everybody's music.
Right.
They're paying $5, $10, however much you charge.
Right.
To listen to just your music.
Right.
So it's like, if they feel like they're not getting $5 worth of music every month, it's like, then what are we doing?
Right. And also, aren't they just going to then wait to get the finished and final version of a song on Apple Music or Spotify?
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Too. That's the thing. It might never come out. Like these might These might be songs that just never come out.
And there's features that could be added on that aren't on other songs. Right. All that type of shit.
Yeah.
Which is valid. And that's what's also really cool about it is you might get, you think about artists like Kanye and like possible features that could have been on his songs.
Kanye has so much music in the vault that just hasn't been put out.
So him putting out a bunch of that shit would be insane.
But it's like Kanye, like he is so much bigger as an artist than James Blake. And James Blake makes great music. He's just Kanye's at another level.
Yeah.
It's like does Kanye charge 15?
Right.
James charge 5?
Right. Yeah, can Kanye charge fucking $50 a month?
Right.
You know what I mean? How much can he charge?
Unless he might have as many if if Kanye charges $50, then he might only have he's gonna have a small amount of subscribers, obviously, because it's only $50. But there might be, 30,000 Kanye fans that would pay $50 a month if he's putting out music like that. I don't know.
Yeah, it probably is. It definitely is.
So it's just such a strange situation.
It is. It opens a very different avenue for artists and a way that artists can be seen and appreciated and listened to and kind of have them monetize their craft.
Right.
What the most difficult thing to that is that they're not in a place where it's just CDs and there's no digital type of music anymore. We're already in a space now where there's iTunes and Apple Music and Spotify, and people are already used to getting the music for $10 a month. That's everything that they want.
That's a big thing. Right?
So. Are you going to be able to win people over for charging $5 a month?
Right. And I'm not saying that streaming is right. You're making 0.4 cents a stream. Yeah. And it's unless you're getting a lot of streams, you're not making any money.
You're not.
But it's everyone's already used to that, so it's going to be hard.
It's hard to get them out of that. Right. Yeah. It's hard to change that flow. Yeah. With that though, and with streaming, although agree with you, and although I think that there are issues to streaming music, I think that streaming music has opened people up to listening to all sorts of different music.
Yeah.
And being able to experience a different genre and a different flow and a whole different culture of people and all these different things. Like I have experienced myself with having these streaming services and stuff like that. That I think that is so important to the everyday person as well.
Yeah.
And I think it also shows that you can also become a lot bigger of an artist if you truly have talent. It's a mix of things though. If you have talent, you also need to be worked within the algorithm. It's a whole bunch of shit.
Yeah, it's like,
but like
there's a lot of talented artists I'm sure just haven't gotten traction on streaming services because they're not great at marketing themselves, or they're not great at they don't have a label behind them pushing their music out there, or whatever.
But think about how much harder it probably was before this digital age
of
trying to get your music out and trying to have millions of people hear it.
No, I agree. I'm just saying.
Of course, and I agree with you for sure.
Yeah.
But it's really interesting now where music's at with streaming services, and now where it can go from here. Can it go up? Is it able to go up from here?
Yeah. I mean,
who the fuck knows?
Yeah.
It just seems so accessible now that it's like.
Yeah.
Is it,
So I'm curious. Give me 3 artists you would subscribe to.
Yeah, so I started to think about that. West Side Gun came up.
Yeah, I mean he just has a lot of music, I'm sure.
Right, and if honestly, I don't know, it depends, because if I could subscribe to like producers. Yeah. I'd low-key rather subscribe to producers than artists, because producers gives you more mix.
Sure.
Like if I could subscribe to Alchemist, I could get a real good mix of crazy, like some good shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's interesting. Yeah.
When I probably could subscribe to Alchemist and get a good mix of shit, but yeah. So like.
Yeah.
The artist that definitely came up was West Side Gun. I think the other artist.
On the intermission. We thought of Don Toliver, so just want to shout out Don Toliver. He would be someone that I would consider subscribing to for sure.
Yeah, definitely. And I feel like he could definitely be a solid like $3-4 a month maybe or something like that.
Yeah, I don't know about $3-4
maybe not, maybe like 5 or 6. But like he would be great.
Yeah, no, for sure.
He'd be great.
Now, what I just thought of is, am I gonna be able to make a playlist with all the artists I subscribe to?
Right, probably.
Because like, if I can't just like, if I have to go in and play
specific songs
individually, then that's just, I'm out.
Right, you should be able to make playlists with all the artists you subscribe to. And you can download all the music or whatever. And
that's a different issue. If you can download it, then there's no point in subscribing, because you just share the files and call it a day. I don't know. You find 100 of your friends and you each put in 5 cents and then call it a day.
Yeah, for real. For real.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Because then also it's like, I don't know, like the whole point, part of the whole point was to like have security for artists. You have money coming in every month. But like, if, I guess this is with anything, but you could just, you subscribe and download everything and then you're out. Like, I don't know. Yeah,
exactly. That's a plausible situation there.
We'll see what happens. The Kinks will be worked out probably.
Yeah, they will be.
James Blake is really excited about this, and what he's been talking about has been like, I think this is a cool solution to just like addition of like streaming services. Like, it's not going to replace.
No, it's definitely not here to replace, but it'll be a cool addition. I agree.
Yeah, and it's a cool way
for sure to
like, if you really love an artist, like,
just show support. Yeah, it's like a Patreon.
Sure.
For an artist.
Yeah.
For the bigger artists that might not do Patreon and stuff like that.
Right. Yeah. So it's cool.
That is cool. I agree.
Yeah.
Should we get into Lolla?
Yeah. I think we have different opinions on Lollapalooza.
Do you?
I don't know. I think we have to share a similar sentiment, but maybe a little different.
So my thoughts on Lolla overall was that the headliners are pretty cool.
The headliners are like amazing.
The headliners are pretty good. Tyler's, I don't know. Hopefully he releases a new album.
He's not releasing an album. I can already tell you he's not releasing
Then
he's gonna drop an album in 2025.
Yeah, which is lit. Don't get me wrong, I'm not against that.
Yeah.
But it's just like, for me personally, as someone that's already seen him on Call Me If You Get Lost, why go again?
Right. And like Tyler has been dropping every 2 years since Goblin.
Yeah, Jesus.
Since like 2012.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So I don't see him because he dropped Call Me If You Get Lost at 21.
Yeah.
He dropped the
deluxe.
Yeah, I forget what he called it, but the estate sale maybe. The deluxe.
Estate sale or whatever.
In 2023. So I don't think he's dropping in 2025. So it's a little confusing to me why he's even there. Like I didn't expect him to be doing festivals really.
I didn't either.
But I mean, no, I love Tyler, but I just didn't expect it.
Yeah. So yeah, I think Sis is cool as fuck. That's a good name. I think Future Metro Boomin is really fucking cool.
Must see for me.
Must see for me as well.
Okay, so we're there.
I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
I think that's gonna be the day that I go to.
We're there. Biking.
I think that as soon as you get to outside of headliners,
you're just going in order of the poster, like in terms of
Yeah. As soon as you get outside the headliners.
Now let me ask you about Skrillex.
Yes.
What are your thoughts? Because I think it could be.
It could be cool. I'm not against it.
I think it could be really. I've heard really good things about Skrillex.
I'd be down.
Yeah.
I can't discuss what I would have to be on this podcast, but I'd be down, is all I'm going to say.
Okay.
I'd be definitely interested in going to Skrillex. It's more, and see, this is the thing that comes, it's the bottom line with anything ever that you're paying for, anything.
Right.
Is it worth the money that it costs? Is going to like 2 or 3 days of Lolla worth it to me? Because honestly, I really do not know.
Yeah. I mean, right now, I'm locked in for 1 day.
I'm locked in for 1, 2.
And depending on how the lineup shakes out, I could be in for 2.
Yeah, me too. The thing is that
if it shakes out really well, there could be 3. But three is a really big stretch.
3 is a huge
because,
stretch.
as we will get into, there are the supporting
acts are just not there.
Aren't what we would want.
Yeah.
They don't fit what we like musically.
No. And I don't know. I just didn't see many names that I recognized or really was interested
no
in.
Viagra Boys.
No Viagra Boys, which I was pissed about, but it's not a big
It was a long shot.
It was a bit of a long. It was a bit of a long shot. They could have been there.
It could have been.
I'm probably gonna do 1 day. We'll see. I'm gonna take my time with these fucking festivals. I want to see Summer Smash come out. I would like to see Riot Fest come out too.
Summer Smash will come out first or second week of April.
Yeah.
Like between the 9th and the 14th.
Cool.
So history is.
Yeah. So we'll see what else comes out. I'm also in a place where I don't need to.
You don't need to force yourself.
I don't need to force myself to something that I don't really need to be at, especially if I'm going to be spending money there, or just spending a lot of money on it.
Yeah.
Lollapalooza is cool. I'll probably do 1 day to go see Future and Metro Boomin.
Yeah.
That's it.
So I mean, for me, when I was thinking of the artists I would want to see outside of the headliners, I hadn't even thought of Kesha. I read through every name on the list, and she didn't even really pop out to me.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I'm kind of feeling this, and you were like, bro, you're crazy. I know you're gonna bring up Kesha when we talk about this. And I was like, wow, I hadn't even discovered that angle yet. But
Kesha's low-key pretty lit, bro.
If there's a day that's like
Future Metro Boomin Kesha?
No, outside, because I'm going to Future Metro.
Are you going to SZA too? Is SZA the other day you're thinking about? What's the other day you're thinking about?
Skrillex. Because, bro, I've seen SZA. SZA was great, but I've seen
Was she
her.
great?
SZA was great.
I would see her.
If you like her music.
I do.
Yeah.
Snooze.
Do you know more than Snooze?
Yeah. Kill Bill. Fucking
Yeah, I mean, bro, if you
No,
have a little bit of like a SZA era,
Yeah.
you would enjoy that concert.
Might just smack you.
Get Paolo in his SZA era.
Fucking nauseous.
Okay,
Yeah.
but like if there's a day that's like Kesha,
Yep.
maybe throw in Killer Mike and
Killer Mike's performing?
Yeah.
I didn't see that.
Yeah.
I didn't see that. That's really cool.
Throw in one of Sexy Red, Vince Staples, or Valley.
I didn't know Vince Staples was there either.
Yeah.
I also don't know if I knew Sexy Red was there.
Yeah.
I might also
did you not?
I read it, but I might have just forgotten it. I probably
you
just
skimmed
forgot
it.
I definitely skimmed it.
Okay, I will say with Lala, like last year, when I went through the lineup, it's so many names.
Yeah.
It's hard. It's easy to miss people.
Yeah.
But like, if you give me a day that's Skrillex, I kind of need Kesha there to see Skrillex.
Yeah.
But if there's Skrillex, Kesha, and one or two other artists I like, it's very likely that I'll be going. Just to see Skrillex and then the other people. But
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, Killer Mike would be cool.
Killer Mike would be really cool. I would like to see. Killer Mike's cool.
Yeah.
You've seen him with Run the Jewels.
Yeah.
I've
never seen him solo.
Yeah.
And it, like, if he's there on a day where like it's one of the headliners that I would be interested in, other than Future and Metro, like, cause I'm going to the Future Metro day. So
Right.
like, if it was a different day, then like I could see myself there, especially if it's Skrillex.
Yeah.
Like, I am very interested in Skrillex.
Skrillex could.
It could be an all-time set.
It could be. It could be cool.
He's a musician.
If it was like Calvin Harris, I'd be like, yeah, no, I'm going to the show. But like,
Skrillex is a little different.
Skrillex is a little different. There's only like a few songs that I know.
I don't even know the music. I just think it'd be a cool set.
Scary Monsters and Nice Sprites.
I just think it'd be a cool set. Like,
no, it would.
Maybe be on Perry's stage.
It 100% would be on Perry's. Yeah. Nah, I look into that. Yeah. We'll see. I'm not super. I'm not super compelled to this lineup. I don't think it was that great.
So it seems
Blink 182 and the Killers are a fucking wash away for me personally.
Yeah. No, I kind of thought I liked them more than I actually do want to see them.
Fuck no.
Yeah. But I mean. Yeah, I think you kind of left this conversation feeling a little better about the lineup now that you found there's some more people there.
Yeah, there's a few, and that's the thing. I've seen Vince Staples. Do I need to see Sexy Red? I already saw her. I already saw her.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did. She was at Summer Smash.
You weren't there.
I was there.
Okay, you weren't with me.
Yeah, I wasn't with you.
So that's a bonus. We could see her together.
We could see her together.
She's also put out more music since then.
I haven't listened to it.
You know it. You know it. I know you know it.
I think you played a song.
You can pretend like you don't, but you know.
I think you played a song or two. Yeah.
You Rich Baby Daddy.
Yeah, I know that one. I think.
Yeah, off the Drake album.
Yeah. I don't know. Nah.
Bend that ass
it's not
over,
bad.
let that coochie breathe.
Oh, is that her singing that?
Shake your ass for me. Yeah.
Is that her singing that? That's lit. I don't think I knew that.
Yeah.
That's pretty fire.
I know you like that one.
Classic. So G. Shake that ass for me. Yeah, that's so G. Nah, I don't really need to see it.
Yeah, I feel you, but
yeah.
If you get to see Skrillex and Sexy Red is just like a bonus.
Yeah, I'm not opposed.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, we'll see. It really depends on how the days shake out. It really depends on how the other festivals shake out too.
Of course.
If there's good names at the other festivals, then I might.
Of course.
Not. But the thing is that I still would like to go to Lala.
Yeah.
To go to a festival at Grand Park. I think that is really cool.
Could you be, let's say, talked into a Rolling Loud Miami situation?
Within the right financial circumstances.
Of course.
It has to be within that.
Yeah.
Within the right financial circumstances, I'm compelled to anything. Really.
Yeah, of course.
It's just within the right financial circumstances. This Rolling Loud was decent though. It wasn't amazing, but it was decent.
Yeah. I mean, California's never the best one.
Yeah, it's like, what is it, New York?
Yeah, New York or Miami.
New York, Miami.
Depends on the year, I guess. But.
Yeah, the Toronto one, the Canada one's always ass.
Yeah, I mean, it's Canada.
Yeah, it's Canada.
No one wants to perform in Canada.
Yeah, you know, what are you gonna do? It's cold there. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think we're on the same page.
Yeah.
More or less.
Yeah, I'm excited for other festivals to come out. Lollapalooza was a bit of a clunker.
Summer Smash has clunker potential.
It definitely has clunker potential.
But it has upside as well.
It has upside because the lineup hasn't come out yet.
Right.
Hopefully it's a good lineup.
He said it's the best ever.
Hopefully it's good.
They said that about the 10-year anniversary too.
Yeah,
yeah,
bro, and that 10-year anniversary was a fucking shit. A shit in the pants.
Was worse than the 9-year.
It was 100% worse than the 9-year. Yachty wasn't there, right?
No, it was like...
Who was the finishing act?
Ski Mask.
And then fucking Jack Harlow. Like, I will say, Ski Mask is cool and everything, but like, at least Jack Harlow was like super popular at the moment, so there was a little bit of that like popular like status moment.
Yeah, but that's the thing, like...
But no hate to Ski Mask. I fuck with the guy.
The thing is, and you've said this before. Like,
yeah, when you just make it a surprise thing.
No. The thing is that it's just so hard year after year after year to just make it good. Yeah. Especially with the forget about. I mean, the anniversary shows are just difficult. Yeah. Because there's so little money to play with, and you have to bring so many people. Right. So it's like trying to like. It's like those things on Instagram where you see like build the best basketball team, and it's like you have $5.
Yeah, you have $15.
And then it's like Michael Jordan is $12. So you have to get like you can either bring Michael Jordan and 2 other people, or like all the $1 guys. Yeah, so exactly. It's like no offense to whoever goes, it's like whoever performs at those things, but it's just difficult.
Yes, it's difficult because also they're not expected. Like Travis isn't gonna pull up there. Travis isn't going to perform 15 minutes and then dip. That's not really his thing. He's not going to take the money that goes with that.
And the thing is also that, like, Jack Harlow was in Chicago last time.
And he played a show literally minutes before that.
And he
then
came and did one song.
Half of it, and then left.
Right. So it's like, it's just so hard. But, and same thing with festivals. It's just like, it's when you're doing the lineup year after year after year, and you have to make it different. Especially when you're working in, like we said, the niche of Summer Smash, like it's like there's the hip hop genre, and then you go even smaller than that into like the like festival hip hop genre. That's like just like it's just so hard.
Right, you have to get like 45 artists or whatever.
It's
to perform.
So I mean,
it's crazy.
And you have to. There's so many constraints. That's what we're trying to say. So
there's so many constraints. Yeah, so we'll see.
Right.
You know, I'm not holding out for anything. Just gonna let it be what it is. I'm not gonna put any faith in any festival at this point.
But you're going to one day at Lollapalooza.
Probably.
Yeah. Okay.
70% chance.
Okay.
I think that's a good number.
Good number.
Good number. Yeah. All right. You got anything else for the people?
We'll wrap it up. We appreciate you listening as always.
Yeah, we love y'all. Thank you for being with us.
See you next Thursday for the podcast.
Check us out. Love y'all. Stay afloat.
See you.
Peace. Good pod.
Yeah. I cannot believe Shohei Ohtani. It's like, how do you just... I'm just surprised there's not people around him always, like, advising. It's like, no, you can't pay off